Hey there, sages. Hope you're doing well. Happy first weekend coming up in July. I hope you've had a great week as we turn the page on Q2 and over to Q3. And I hope you have a lot of things on the deck planned. I know I sure do. So I'm excited for a new theme this month. We have been talking about big vision, but different things that have kept our business intentionally small. So today we're rolling out a new theme for the month, which is big vision, and it is now going to be a small budget. So we may not have a ton of money we want to have for our, hey Terry, I'm glad you're here today. We may not have a ton of money that we can put on our marketing and visibility, and we may not choose to put a ton of money on our marketing visibility, but there are ways to work around so that we can really still have high visibility even if the cost is lower. So that's what we're going to roll out all month, and hopefully it will encourage you to see the different ways in which you can take your marketing, your visibility, and show up in the communities that are really the most aligned for you, and really have just an opportunity and platform for connection, for people to know about you and your expertise. Today, what I want to talk about is what's available to us right here, right in this group, and in many other groups in social media. And so that is our Declaration of Interdependence. So in the US, we'll celebrate July 4th, our Declaration of Independence. But for the Sage community, I want us to talk about our Declaration of Interdependence and the power of we. So if I say independence, I'm often thinking of me, and I think a lot of business owners try to go it alone. And I always say, DIY doesn't have to mean GIA. So even if you have to do it alone, doesn't mean you have to go it alone. So even if you're a party of one, a company of one, there is a way that we can tap into the power of we and work in greater interdependence. So the past few months I've been talking about how to continually gain that visibility, seek the positioning you're looking for, showcase your value and your expertise, and keep attracting that ideal client and tribe. And we want to keep doing that. So the whole time that we're doing that, I know for myself, I want to keep my business intentionally small, very aligned, boutiqued, but my vision is vast. And if you're like me, you've got a pretty big vision, but it doesn't necessarily mean you want to run a big venture. And it doesn't necessarily mean you've got a huge budget and want to blow the wad on everything. So how do we do that? How is that even possible? And it's through the power of we. And so these are some notes that I've written for myself, and it's coming up in a blog as well. But I just wanted to circle in on this weekend and make sure that we look at this through a different lens. We can look at this through us helping one another and really take whatever budget we've got and look at that as an exponential opportunity to tap far and wide. In order to, just increase what we already have. What we already have in our hand. If I put my hand in your hand, now we both have something better. It's my stuff and your stuff, and together we make another thing. So that's the whole concept of a mastermind. It's the whole concept of collaboration. And I think if we miss that, we miss some really tremendous stuff. So I talk about it all the time, my life in Nazareth, and then coming back here and building community, and all that was tremendous for me. I know for myself, I feel like I'm my sister's keeper and she is mine. Like, we're looking after one another. If I see something of interest to you, I'm going to pop it in here. I'm going to send you a note. I'm going to send you a text. I'm going to give you a call. You're top of mind for me. I'm thinking of you. I want you to be thinking of me. So this is how we maximize everything. It's how we look after one another. And it's how we even take our smaller budget and make that much bigger because of our collectiveness. So no man is an island, no woman is an island. We shouldn't try to just figure all that out on our own. That's what really kind of bangs us into walls and closed doors. But if I come and put my mind on your mind, if I come and give you my idea, if I shoot up a flare and say I need, the likelihood is you're going to be able to help me. And so no matter how like a boss it sounds, I can do this on my own. The truth is, you haven't really done it on your own. Even if it looks like, it's your party of one, a company of one, it is the collective effort and input that's been on your life all along that's cumulative, and it's what is helping you be who you are today. And I really hope we will tap that in this community, realizing that the collective effort of what we need and what we do is going to take us much farther than if any one of us just tried to pull this whole thing off on our own. So if we miss this, to me, we miss some of the gold here. That is the truest thing. You can't find it in a bank account. You're not going to be able to hustle and buy it. This is the stuff that's cultivated. This is the stuff that's the richness and the gold of relationships. And, that doesn't take dollars. That takes our time, and it is time well spent. So when I look at this, I think, okay, so what does it take for me to keep a big vision and a small budget? And as we head in to celebrate in the U.S. our independence, I really want us to look about how that fits in our interdependence. What is it that we can do to maximize what I already have, coupled with what you already have, and how can we benefit one another, support one another? So you'll see me do this every time in the Free Share Friday. I'm going to say, hey, what are your wins and what are your accomplishments? And let's jump in and like, comment, and share. So Cecilia just put a post up. It's in the Free Share Friday. Went over, liked her blog, hit her blog, commented on her blog, watched her video. And from her video, I have lipstick on, a little more color on my cheeks, something around my neck, like from Cecilia's video, right? So, and let her know how much that meant to me, right? So, and then put a comment under Free Share, like, loved your video today. What would happen if we were doing that for one another? I read your blog. I loved your podcast. I joined your group. I liked your page. What would happen if just in this tiny group, like we're only 260 some women in this group, and probably about 20% of the women respond? What if even 20 women, 30 women, 40 women started to do that for one another? Those would be things you never spend $1 on. That's word of mouth marketing, right? That is, you haven't paid any money on that, but is the greatest return. Why? Because, I didn't say my XYZ was so tremendous. You did. You came and liked it. You came and made a comment. And those kinds of things help build relationships, cultivate community, and help us just expand our reach in a tremendous way. So right here in this group is total gold. This is a group of sages. We are midlife women. We've got 40, 50, 60, 70 years under our belts of collective wisdom, knowledge, know-how, insight, understanding. So even one of us coming to the table with 60 years of experience under our belt, then put it across from someone else and someone else and someone else, you start to realize, wow, this is a treasure trove of amazing content, amazing knowledge, just wisdom all day. And I really, really hope that you understand that if you need something, you can ask a sage, and she's either going to know, she's going to know someone who knows, or they know someone who knows, right? So you do not have to have every answer. And I think as we grow our businesses, especially if we want to keep everything small, and even if we have a small budget, this is how we benefit one another. This is how we take things to the next level. Our busyness and urgency sometimes has us like running around to generate the revenue, and we easily miss the critical and fundamental piece right here, that no amount of money is going to buy this, right? This is the stuff of tapping the community of trusted colleagues and associates, experts, and resident experts, and go-to people in their field, knowledgeable in their field, and those in the community you can collab with. You can give and take the support. You can jump in and cheer one another on and help one another get to the next place you're trying to go, cross the finish line, accomplish a project, close a big sale, whatever that is. So these are the ways that we take whatever in our hand, whatever in our wallet, whatever in our bank account, and we can like blow that up because we have one another and we can tap one another. If I have to figure every single thing out on my own, it's going to take me a really, really long time. But because I can lean in, so I'm so excited to be working with Cecilia coming up, because she's going to help me totally go through my wardrobe, get rid of what doesn't work, stay in alignment to myself, and take my as I hit my 61st birthday, go to another level with this. I'm so excited about that, right? If I could do that on my own, I would have. Okay, did I Pinterest? Did I look up pins? Did I look up YouTube? For sure, but I'm going to sit across from an expert, and she's going to take me there. So it's the understanding of this interdependence and that mindset of the power of we that I believe is going to fuel and make things phenomenally rewarding on this journey that we're on as we try to grow our businesses. I am hoping so much that you can see this is not a solo act. This is not just about independence and just you. Independence is me. Interdependence is we. And my hope is that you declare your interdependence and you tap into the power of we as you really look in this group and many others, look in your colleagues, your tribe, your community, and really look at the richness and the wealth that is there that no amount of money can buy. So hopefully this is encouraging to you. We've got a couple things coming up just to continue in this theme. We do have a webinar coming up on July 14th, low cost, high visibility, and I'll be talking about a trust equation of how you go from your vision to your visibility and really begin to build trust in your community as you provide solutions and transformation for them. So that is coming up. And we also have a summer session for Showcase Your Expertise coming up on July 20th. We will not be having a book club for the summer. Take a little break from that and possibly visit it again in the fall. I'll ask you guys what you want to do and you can let me know. But I know we all have tremendous things on our hearts and on the deck for Q3, and I just hope that we'll see the power of us and the power of we as we cheer one another on toward great accomplishments and endeavors. So that is all I've got. I am going to wish you all a wonderful weekend of celebration, whether you're celebrating the 4th of July, or just, our declaration of interdependence that we could celebrate every day. I hope your weekend is tremendous. You get some rest and relaxation, hang with family, or just spend time on your own and recharge for a new week ahead. All right, I will see you next week. Thanks so much. Take care.